So I think this movie is very much about women in power, and I just wanted to ask you, can you talk about your role in helping the wizard in becoming a better man?
And helping him become a better man. You know, sometimes I thought about Glinda. I thought of her as like a good mommy, and I think that's in part what a good parent does. Is that and it actually comes quite easily when you're a parent. You can't really help but see the best at all times in your child and believe the best in them and want the best for them and hope the best for them and encourage the best for them. And when sometimes I thought about it, like, she holds a space for him. Glinda's holding a space waiting for Oz to fill it, and that was my favorite thing about her, and that was the thing that I really loved playing. I really liked existing in a state of like positive belief.
Did you take inspiration from the books and from the original movie?
Yes, I did. From the original movie, this movie is so different, and that movie is perfect and shouldn't be touched and should just be sort of separate. And the books were inspiring, and I read them with like a highlighter and, you know, writing down stuff that pertained to my character. But I was even more inspired by Baum's life, his real life, and who he was basing these characters off of. He actually based, some people say it was Glinda, some people say it was Dorothy, but he based both of them on his mother-in-law, who was one of the early suffragettes. She was one of them. So I thought that to me was incredibly moving. Or somebody like Joan of Arc was incredibly moving.
Did your daughter see the movie?
No, not yet.
Not yet. What do you think could be her favorite sequence?
I don't know, but I'm excited to find out.
And I think it's also a movie about leadership. And how does your character deal with this concept?
Well, I think when we first meet her, I think that she hasn't realized her own possibility. She's sort of been waiting for this prophecy. She's essentially been waiting for a man to come in and save the day. And then when she meets the wizard, she realizes that she's going to have to take a more active role, that he's not at all who she thought that he was, and that she's going to have to do some of this herself. It's going to require her ingenuity, her faith, her tenacity. She's going to have to present these things. So, yeah.
And how was it to work on the set? Because it was a very particular set, wasn't it?
It was beautiful. It was like a playground. There were so many, so many sets I think there were maybe 6 different warehouses, and each of them were filled to the brim with sets and props. So it was fun.
Did you also fly?
I did, yes, I fly a lot.
And how is the relationship with the other sisters, with the Wicked Witches?
It's I think there's different relationships with each of the witches. I think that I don't know how much maybe that gives something away. It's not they aren't great relationships.